Hey everyone, today I want to talk about this very comprehensive book on the life of John Singer Sargent. I'm going to flip through it and make some comments on things that I really like about it. But one thing that I want to go straight and say is that this book is more than just a great picture collection. The story in here tells all the changes that happen in Sargent's life. So from the nomadic sort of life that his parents had to starting as a student in Paris. I'm going to do a review on another book, recent book on Sargent's time in Paris study, like his independence, what happened with Madame X and starting over in England. So there's a lot of things that happened throughout his life that are really covered as in depth as you can in this book. So it's really interesting to read the text, not only look at the beautiful images. That's what I want to emphasize a lot. And it's not only me saying. I heard Craig Mullins talk about this specific Radcliffe book and how he learned a lot from what happened at each moment of Sargent's life and how that impacted his artwork and his way of looking at art as a whole. So I'm going to flip through it, like just some of the beginnings. Some of the images are in black and white, which I don't like, to be honest. But you have very colorful ones with good quality printing as well. So you can enjoy the beautiful images if that's what you're looking into. So the nomadic, he started very young painting. Not a lot of his younger paintings are here. So when he was like 13 and 14, I did other videos here on the channel talking about like his early drawings, which is super interesting to see how he was very good from an early age and did sketches all the time through the influence of his mom. So yeah, a lot of early works. I think this is the first picture that Sargent ever submitted to the Salon in Paris. This is not in black and white, the original one. That's what I feel is not great about this book, to be honest. This one is also not in black and white. So I don't know why they did it. Like, why such a big image in black and white? But it is what it is. At least you have the value structure in here, and you can do some studies if you want, and then go see the original elsewhere on the internet. This is great. All the studies that he did for like the oyster gatherers painting. You just gotta move this a little bit so you can see it. But a lot of studies for this one. I think Sargent was 21 when he painted this. Yeah, it's from 78, so he was 22 or 21 to 22 when he was putting all these studies together to make sure he had all the information to put in this image. This one is beautiful. It's in the Clark Institute near New York. I think it's 2 hours drive north of New York. Really, definitely, it's in Williamstown. Definitely worth the drive there if you live close to it to just go see this. It's also not in black and white, the original one. In the study of white over white here, you can see in values that some of them are pretty close, but it's very striking to see the original one. I'll have reviews on other books from Sargent, especially the Catalogue Raisonné that has a lot of those in the original colors. So yeah, a lot of, as I said, beautiful images, El Jaleo and all the studies that went into it. I'm going to do a review on a book of Sargent in Spain, which has a lot of work for El Jaleo as well. So yeah, very good images overall. So I'm going to go faster here. Madame X and everything that led to that moment. You have some studies for Madame X as well. Also going to England, my favorite painting by Sargent, the Carnation Lily Rose. I have a almost like one-to-one reproduction in my living room. So it's definitely my favorite I love this one as well. Really less well known, but you can see a lot of his plein air studies from this time around like 1885. Some of the studies, I had the privilege of seeing this in real life. Those are beautiful. I don't remember where I saw them. I think it was the MFA in Boston, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, this painting is beautiful. So as I said, like a very comprehensive view of Monet painting, a study by Sargent, very comprehensive view on his life and all the changes that led from him to jumping from being more of a portrait painter to a plein air painter, jumping from oils to charcoal and then to watercolor for his personal studies, and some in later the murals as we get here, the mural paintings that are also really interesting to see. I had the privilege to see them in the Boston Public Library. It's a completely different Sargent, which really gives us a sense of wide range that he had, which is, yeah, definitely super nice and really worth the visit. If you are in the area or traveling to Boston, you can visit there. I think it's free, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. And finally, final remarks and on like throughout his life, and starting like a lot of his portraits, later portraits. So definitely, I love this very beautiful painting. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I'm gonna cover today. Hope you enjoyed this book review. The End of an Era. Just these last ones that he was doing, like a lot of river streams and all that, and the war paintings. He went to the front to paint. So interesting to see, once again, a lot of different lives that he lived and how they impacted his artwork. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Have great studies. Have a great day, and we'll catch up in other videos. See you soon. Bye.